los que se ven aquí agrupados. Y luego volver acá a la bandera.
We're going to want to lead in with meteors. If you are a staff user, the first thing that you should be doing is casting a meteor into the bulk.
If you have any sort of like collision pull stuff, it would really help for meteors too.
For any who are not sure where we should be at, please tune in to my stream. You should be able to see.
Can we get all the leaders to come stand on Noida so we can mark everyone?
Where's Noida?
Noida's just west of Ruins Tree. Or Gilpin Tree.
Los líderes de los equipos si pueden ponerle un ping a Noita.
Maybe to make it easier, let's just group on the flag.
Yep, we can do that.
Alright, giving Lenelope a star.
No está aquí a la par de la bandera, en el 3.
Guys, we will use these as part of our calling, so if all the parties can have the same marks, that would be great.
What are you giving Noida?
Noida will get the shield.
Shield? Okay.
Let's put the sword on Magneton.
So all party leaders of your groups, please come and mark Lenelope with a star, Noida with a shield, and Magneton with a sword, please.
What's stopping us from running in right now?
We'll get TP'd
Fight
out.
hasn't started yet.
Well,
You can go
Well,
in
we
right
just
now,
get
but you'll get
kicked out when
TP'd
it
out.
starts?
We will get teleported out when it starts.
Heard.
Where's Heath? We should mark Heath as well.
Yeah, I'm looking for them. Tell me if you see them.
How much time do I got left?
8 minutes.
I'm outside smoking.
8 minutes and 40 seconds. The reds. So the reds to our north are fine. The problematic reds will be directly west. So if you are facing the castle, to the right, facing right, is west. Those are enemies. We want them to no longer be enemies. We want them to be dead.
That ones are up to the golem are enemies, right?
The ones on the golem, they're fine.
Okay.
Unless they
Okay.
decide all of a sudden that they don't want to be fine anymore, then that sucks. But if that's the case, we'll deal with it as it comes up. So as a matter of fact, let's push away from the golem. Let's push towards the castle. Please move towards Noita or the shield if you have me marked.
Nos movemos con Noita, muchachos.
We can probably avoid that fight and just go grab the res points if they stay there.
I'm fine with that. Except, well, maybe we'll see because
We can come back for the golem, right? But it's like 5 minutes.
I'm less worried about the golem as much as I am getting attacked from behind and then having our stragglers get picked off.
Yeah. But if we get the res point, they can just spawn inside.
I think I like your logic.
I like my logic too.
Let's run it.
Alright, what's my boy at? Where's Heathcliff?
All right, so we are going to move directly to guild pin 7. If the pins are synchronized, it will be respawn point number 1. From there, we will immediately turn around and start clapping any red that gets in our way.
Quick question: won't there be walls up? How do we?
There
get-
won't be walls.
No.
This is a unique siege where the people who took the castle did not rebuild the castle, and so it will stay broken.
Oh.
Yes.
If you are a sword and shield user, you need to have your sword and shield out and immediately counter barrier. Don't attack, counter barrier, and run towards respawn point 1. These reds are going to attempt to bomb and get off their spears. On second thought, stalwart bastion and counter barrier. Sorry, one more time.
Muchachos, si pueden elegir la transformación de lobo, cualquier lobo, pero que sea la transformación de lobo para identificarnos.
Dropping some tank banquets. And some attack banquets. Please take the enter if you need hit chance. Take the other one if you're a tank.
Pueden utilizar banquetes, muchachos. Puse otro.
Canyon, can you quickly unmute Panda as well, please?
Let me see what I can do here.
Tidus y Zenithal, mutense, porfa.
Panda's under ours towards the bottom.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that does not help me. I got to do it for like all of his positions. So is he advisor or does he have the advisor tag?
Guardian.
Guardian. Okay.
Okay.
I'll do it for both here.
If you die, hold respawn.
What do I need to do to give this to them? Gotta.
What?
Yeah.
Just make sure that they have the Guardian tag on. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, they do.
Should be fixed.
He'll have to switch to push to talk still, I think.
Panda, try it.
Have to unmute first.
Panda, are you able to talk now or no?
This is so fucking long. Holy shit.
When I was suppressed, I should like disconnected from the voice and then connected again, and it works.
Okay.
Try leaving and coming back, Panda.
He already left and came back, and it's working.
No, Joe, it looks like we need to move further back, otherwise we're gonna get TP'd. You wanna start on the flag?
Please move. As a matter of fact, move towards the center.
Vamos a movernos al medio, señores, al centro.
And then let's move back.
Sigan a Noita.
These reds north, do not fuck with them. We are running directly into the castle. Into the
Ok, no-
castle, 2.7.
Listo. Ok, no vamos a pelear aquí afuera. Vamos a correr directo al castillo al punto 7.
Wait, why are we taking point 7? I thought we were pushing up the mid.
We should be pushing up
We're
mid.
going to the graveyard first.
Don't you think it's better 9, Noita?
Okay, sorry. Yep. So let's take center resurrection point. We're going directly there. If you die, hold your respawn. Do not respawn immediately. Once we take mid, then we can respawn.
Are we going to
Let's-
be trying to
let's-
hold the roofs at mid, or are we going to be just going right up the road?
Right up the road.
We'll
Okay.
We
probably
take mid, then we push.
we'll make an audible based off whether that gate inside is broken or not. I think we still need to move a little closer to the fire golem. We can just move back a little towards the
Alrighty,
fire
let's
golem.
stack on the fire golem. Do not touch this respawn point. Do not touch the guild behind us.
Con todos, muchachos. No vamos a pelear acá afuera, como dijimos. Vamos a ir directo al punto 9, más bien. No vamos a ir al 7, vamos a ir al 9. Directo. Si mueren, no revivan. Esperen a que capturemos el punto de resurrección y después reviven. Y si tienen alguna party libre, por favor postéenlo en la alianza. Para la gente que aún no tenga equipo.
Food in front of the golem if you need it.
Noida, I think the guild behind us is one of the moon guilds.
Okay.
I think we have all the teams filled out. It looks like there's only a couple spots left. We might be stuck in a position where those slots do not get filled, so just plan for the worst if you get stuck with no healers or what have you. If you do not have healers on your team, try and protect your party leaders. Hang back so that you're not just dying immediately, okay?
We're moving.
That guild behind us is
Movemos.
fallen forms confirmed.
We're moving. Directly to 2, take 2.
That's guild pin 9, res point 2.
Kill that flash waver.
The door is open to the inside.
Once we take 2, move forward.
We have it.
Straight into the castle. Straight into the castle.
Guild pin
Directo
11.
al castillo.
As
have
you
people
go
on
into the
the
castle,
castle?
we will be on the left side.
A la izquierda, muchachos.
Al punto 15, por favor.
Al punto 15. Apenas entremos a la sala del trono, al punto 15.
That seems suspicious.
It's
that-
not suspicious.
They're prioritizing the golems.
I have
Listen,
dungeon res
you
point.
got it?
I'm gonna
Awesome.
need help. I'm gonna need help. I have no one near me. I'm getting fucked up. I need help, guys.
Hold the castle door.
They're taking dungeon res point.
We're in the castle right now, brother.
Okay, that's fine, but do
They're
we
in
get
the
a res
throne.
there?
Yeah, we get a res whilst we hold up. If
Fuck
you
yeah.
die, then press B and you'll respawn in the castle.
Heard.
Hold the castle door. Use it as a choke point.
I want to see circles covering the maps, guys. Pop your circle as soon as it's off cooldown. Healing circles as soon as they're off cooldown. Do not overextend into their group. Do not overextend into their group.
Nos vamos sobre extend, muchachos. Mantengámonos juntos.
They're flanking us.
Oh, the amount of people there.
Oh, we are resurrecting in the point 1, Noita.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Resurrect default point. Did they call in rain? They did.
No.
It's just normal rain, I think.
It is raining still, but that's okay. Lightning Golem's not up for another 5. Or 2 rather.
Up.
Let's move to take respawn point 2. Ignore this guild to our right.
Vamos a avanzar a punto 9 y afirmar.
Looks like we can't recall until we've fully captured the throne.
I need some
Punto
flash
9,
waves
muchachos.
down the center, down the center, down the center.
Flash whips en el centro.
We need to start retaking point 2.
We're working on it.
Or
We did
All right,
take.
we
Reaper
own
up
it.
to two.
We own it. Respawn. Respawn and get right back into the fight.
Someone's trying to capture.
Keep tornadoes on the center point. Tornadoes on the center point. Don't push forward too fast. If you are low HP, you should not be at the front of the line. Pull back.
Tranquilos. Si tienen bajadía, retrocedan, muchachos.
They're pushing out. Pull back, pull back, pull back. We want them in this chokehold.
Retrocedamos un poco.
Pull back, pull back. Get ready. Hold, hold. Hold, guys.
Mantengan.
All right, flash wave, flash wave, flash wave. Tornado flash wave, tornado flash wave.
Flash wave, muchachos.
Tornadoes and flash waves. Get them out there. Meteors, meteors, meteors. Look at those. Yep.
Meteoritos, meteoritos.
Look at that shit.
I think Golem is about to spawn.
If you want to run and grab that, that'll be great.
We don't own it. I
Hold
tried.
them in this choke point.
They own Respawn 3. We gotta take that from them.
Yes, we do. We gotta get past this choke point first, though.
Yeah, for sure.
If we can get some meteors up on the roofs, get some dagger and greatsword players up there to wipe the people out there out, and start getting some meteors on the center point, that would be great.
Okay, so the meteors on the roof.
Holy shit.
Puedan matar a la gente del techo de la izquierda, muchachos.
We gotta keep these flash rays and tornadoes out. All right, pull back some and get tornadoes. As soon as you spawn, spam tornadoes. As soon as you spawn.
Apenas aparezcan tornados, muchachos.
All right, I think they got the res point.
No, they haven't captured it yet.
Okay,
Someone's
keep spamming, keep spamming.
They're hiding behind it.
Spamen tornado, muchachos.
I'm getting hit in the back. I don't know what's hitting me.
Let's return the favor then. Get some people to sneak around through the crafting yard and the marketplace and hit them from behind. Preferably spears. Preferably spears. Go around the sides if you're a spear player.
They got the point.
As we're flying back in, can we grab Siege in 4? This isn't an ally who holds it. It's a
Point 3.
guild pin 3.
Yes.
Okay, we have it.
Thank you.
Let's keep an eye out for the golem.
All right, on our next respawn, let's hold at Siege Ruin 4. Let's get a full regroup.
Oh, our allies. That's great. Our allies are fighting for point 1 right now. With the golem.
Hell yeah.
Wait, why are we entering 3.6?
As long as we converge on the center, we should be okay.
Try and avoid the people towards point 7, those pseudo allies. Fight forwards.
We should be fighting the people in the center. Those are our enemies. Alright. Let's recap Siege runs 4, otherwise point 3. So point 3. And then we're gonna hold for full respawn.
Guys, pull back from the right side. Those are allies towards the golem. Leave that alone.
Ok, esperemos en el 3, muchachos. No avancen. Los que mueran estamos capturando para que revivan acá.
Get a full respawn on Siege Ruins 4.
Okay, let's regroup on Gilpin Tree. If you're alive, just run backwards to Gilpin Tree. Tree group.
Alright, we own it.
Nos reagrupamos en el 3.
I'm
No
seeing a
avancen,
healthy
no
stack
avancen.
here. Run past these reds. Do not attack these reds.
No atacan los rojos, vamos a avanzar.
Avancen sin atacar.
This chokehold, I need this chokehold gone. Meteors, all of it, dude.
Meteoritos acá.
Don't fold into it. Back up some. Back up some. Okay, yeah.
Retrocedan un poco.
I should have called to not push that too hard. Back up to Siege Ruins 4. If you're respawning, respawn Siege Ruins 4. Push up, meet our group as they're backing up.
Retrocedamos, muchachos. Retrocedamos al punto 3.
I'm gonna try and get a guild summon somewhere.
Roger that. Alright, this time, let's ease into point 6. We want to ease in so that we're not getting pumped in that chokehold, right? We want them in the chokehold.
Ok, vamos por el 6, por el 5.
All right, let's walk in some flash waves. Stay reserved, stay back. Start flash waving the entrance.
Okay, I have the golem. I'm bringing golem to entrance.
Let me know when you're close enough to jump.
Okay, I'm close.
Ok.
Start smacking them. We're gonna push in with golem. Start flash
Vamos a
waving
traer con
on the
golem.
golem.
Flash whips al golem, hacia el golem.
Start flash waving on golem.
Get the golden goblins on me. Golden goblins and fallen forms.
If you're respawning, go ahead and jump right back into the fight.
Vamos a entrar de una vez a la batalla, muchachos.
Careful, do not fold into that choke point. Do not fold in that choke point.
No entren al cuello de botella, muchachos.
Whoever's driving the Crasher Golem, if they can right-click on the towers that are not knocked down. The walls may be knocked down, but the towers also need to go. I don't know if that's somebody in here or what, but we need that. We need that done.
I don't think that's an ally.
Okay. It's okay. All right, start pulling back towards Siege Ruins 4. Start disengaging and pulling back towards Siege Ruins 4.
Para atrás, muchachos. Retrocedamos.
Do not attack the people to our left.
No ataquen a los que están a la izquierda.
Attack the people between us and the wall, though. As we're pulling back, get your people topped off. All right, push, push, push. We need to push in.
Push, muchachos.
Turn and push. Turn and push.
We have some members of Ezekarne being attacked by Limbo.
It's kind of hard at the moment. We can't really see who is who, so we can't do anything about that right now. The best that we can do is stay out of each other's way. And so, for everyone in here who is a part of this alliance, make sure that you are fighting between point 4 and the gate.
Asegurémonos de estar peleando a los que están en dirección hacia la muralla, muchachos.
Good hills.
Okay, I think we need to recapture the siege.
Yeah,
ruins
we
4.
need to. Let's run back to Siege Ruins 4. You said recap it? Did it get taken?
Yeah, it's taken.
Yeah, it's taken.
Let's wipe and recap Siege Ruins 4.
Vamos a capturar, muchachos, de nuevo. Punto 3.
Almost got it, almost got it. Nope. Good job,
got it?
Castellan. Sí, buen trabajo, Castellan.
Tornados hacia la bandera, muchachos, para que nadie la capture.
Got it. Respawn Siege Ruins 4 and start pushing these fuckers out. Oh, he's targeting shit. All right, we're pushing back towards the wall. Fight towards the wall.
Golem is up. Gotta get him, Golem.
I will get the golem.
Tough. Fight towards the wall. We're branching off towards the west too much. Don't chase those kills. Towards the wall.
Do you wanna enter 3.5? Try and help.
Yeah.
Alright, we're pushing guild pin 5.
Towards 5. Towards the center.
Por el 5, muchachos. Vamos a hacer push por el 5. Vaya por el 6.
Towards the center. Towards the center. Go from the center and then take an immediate right. Take an immediate right. Cut these guys off while they're pushing out.
Volvemos aquí, muchachos.
I need them to be attacked from the back, like yesterday. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's too many of them.
Alright, we've got a few minutes to get a
Alright.
seminar.
Let's get a full regroup on Siege Ruin 4.
Punto 3, muchachos.
Full regroup Siege Ruins 4. Do not fight too far to behind, right? Let's fight forward. They're coming into us now. Fight forward.
Están viendo hacia nosotros, así que mantengan, muchachos. Si pueden, un poco para atrás.
Push up, push up.
Empujen, empujen.
Forward. Do not stagnate back there. Push up to Noida. I'm back here fighting like 20 motherfuckers. Where my homies at?
Pueden
Let's
adelantar,
go.
muchachos. Avancen, avancen.
I heard Golden Goblin said y'all wasn't shit. Come on now. Get on up here and start fighting. I see hella green back there. They're running.
Vamos, vamos, muchachos. Peleen.
Yeah, Vamanos. Let's go.
They're taking guild pin 3.
That's fine. Come on. Push, push, push.
Vamos juntos, muchachos. Empujen.
Those idiots who just jumped off the wall, punish those guys. Kill them, man. Do not get too close to the entrance. I want to see meteors. I want to see fireballs. I want to see spears being thrown. I don't see enough spears. Where are my spear players at? Yeah, look at those meteors. Yeah.
Meteoritos, muchachos. Meteoritos.
They shouldn't be able to heal shit.
I have a really deep summon coming.
Got you.
It'll come off cooldown. Limbo, take summon.
Alrighty, if you are Limbo, take that summon.
Stay on the summon gate after.
Out front the gate, keep pushing these guys.
We're pulling a lot of people towards the front, so hopefully it'll be better at
Hopefully y'all can push
after.
up. Yep.
If you die from Limbo, just retake the summon.
What the? Alright, if you respawn and take the summon, your immunity
They're on the
doesn't
gate
stop
right
you.
now. They're fucking destroying it.
Is another golden able?
Soon.
Anyone take it?
Assuming the other goal. Oh yeah, lightning golem's back up. If we can
Nice.
get a guardian or guild
grabbed
leader
it.
on that.
I grabbed it.
Alrighty, is our summon down?
Yeah, it's dead.
Let's get on 4. How are we looking out here? Careful with the fighting to the west. Let's push back towards the wall, y'all. These people between us and the wall are enemies.
Where's our group at?
Red
We're on
Siege Rune 4.
Siege Runes 4.
Okay.
We got a lot of enemies out by
Yeah, we
Rune
do. We need
4.
to
You can bring the
continue
golem
fighting
out.
over Siege Runes 4.
Seguimos peleando acá, muchachos.
I see a big clump. I need some meteors on that shit. Where Noida is, where Shield is, I need meteors on this ASAP. Meteors and spears, they're perfectly set up for it. Look at that. Look at that.
Vamos, muchachos, tienen meteoritos.
Ask and you
Los
shall
lanzas,
receive.
avancen sin miedo.
If you can see the shield on your map, on your screen, meteor it. I promise you'll hit somebody. I am still standing and I do not want to see red around me. And y'all clean them out. I'm about 20% sure this is Eclipse, by the way. Fallen Thorns is the one in the castle.
It is Eclipse.
Yup. Somebody said y'all killing Eclipse today. That's crazy. Why is Eclipse running from us, bro? Clean these goofy motherfuckers out. Push up. Bro, if you see shield, if you see the green shield, meteor on that location. I promise you'll hit somebody. Alright, we're a bit spread. Actually, it seems to be working. Let's keep this up.
Should have another golem, surely.
Heck yeah.
My golem is almost down. I'm at like a
Yeah,
quarter.
and then I'll appear a new golem.
Alright, don't push too fast. They are respawning in. Or coming out from a respawn. You know, I noticed we are pretty spread out, but that's not helping their spears out. We might need to review and refine this, because it seems to be working better than pumping up. That's a big stack on Noida. Big stack of people I don't want to see anymore.
Question: does the golem hurt our team?
No, not Alice.
Pardon me?
It doesn't hurt Alice, no.
Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't accidentally
No, you're
killing
okay.
people.
Alright, I am not up there. Kill any red you see, I'm moving back up. Any red you see between us and the wall. There's a lot of reds back in our back lines, like meshed into our group. If we can converge and wipe these guys, real good. All right, let's try to pull back towards Siege Ruins 4.
Retrocedamos un poco, muchachos. Al punto 3.
All right, they're pushing in.
Ok, meteoritos, flash waves.
Let's recap our siege run.
Yes, we should.
I'm trying to clear out the people by the siege ruins.
I'm currently trying to capture it right now.
I got an invite from a party that needs a healer.
That's fine.
It's fun seeing the amount of moon people dying from getting Hulk smashed.
I know, right? Almost there. Nice tornado. Stopped him from smacking me across my chin.
Okay, Limbo's already captured point.
We have. Let's wipe these reds out. All right, let's move up.
We have 2 golems temporarily.
Move up to 0.6.
Al 6, muchachos.
Do not move into 0.6. Do not move into 0.6. They're engaging with fear. Blessed barrier. Get your blessed barriers out.
Flash wave, muchachos.
All right, push in, push in, push in, push in hard, pushing hard, pushing hard now.
Fuerte, muchachos, con todo.
Push up to 6, up to 6.
Hacia el 6.
Attack while
con
moving
todo.
forward.
Oh,
All right, they're pushing us back to 4 again.
Ok, muchachos, vamos a mantener aquí en el 3.
No worries, one. Let's get them off of 4.
Reaparezcan y tornados.
Circle onto you, Donald. Alrighty, if you're respawning, try to fly into their back line. Try to fly into their back line and attack from behind.
Los que reaparezcan intenten saltar atrás de ellos.
Hey, look at all these flash wave motherfuckers, dude. Kill these guys.
Intenten caerle a los DPS. Atrás.
We can get tornadoes on the siege ruin so we can get the cap off.
Good cap.
Okay, we have the point. Golem respawn in about 30 seconds.
Donald, come deep with me. I need them focusing on us and not them, not our allies. Oh shit. It's okay. If you're respawning, again, fly over their backline. Basically, where our lightning golem is, the lightning golem past the siege ruins and start getting damage on their backline.
Also, people should read food.
Yeah, we're just gonna continue fighting over point 3.
Sigamos, muchachos, sigamos dándolo todo acá en el punto 3.
Guild pin 3. Guild pin 3. Siege runs 4. Guild point 3.
We're regrouping on 3, right?
Yep.
We're trying to wipe and regroup on 3, right?
Okay. You want to
At the
coordinate or
moment,
push in?
we do not hold 3. We cannot make it past 3. So we need to wipe 3.
Let's regroup on our golem and try and time our AoEs to go out together. Hold your AoEs. Group on the golem.
We're kind of pulling back a little bit. They're mainly back to pin 3 right now.
Okay, let's get our AoEs on directly on point 4 and that big clump of people. 3, 2, 1, AoEs.
Flash waving now.
Vamos, muchachos, sigan.
Can we like regroup on the point and all move out together?
On the point being,
Default.
yep, let's do that. If you die,
Point, sorry.
if you die and respawn, so respawn default point and then hang out there.
Ok, esperen donde reaparecen, muchachos, no salten. Hay que saltar. Reagrupense en unos cuantos ahí arriba.
We should just fly straight to pin 3 and start AoE.
I agree.
Ok, salten al punto 3 y empiecen a tirar AOS.
Yeah, rebuff food.
Yep,
¿Dónde
go
está el
now,
golem?
go now.
Going straight to pin 3.
No, al punto 3, directo a la bandera. Directo a la bandera, muchachos.
Start AoE. Push them off, take the point.
Flash Grips y tornados en el punto, muchachos.
Any collisions on the point? Got it.
Ok, someone can take the...
Flash wave in
Nice.
3, 2, 1.
Flash Waves y tornados están tratando de capturar.
Interrupt their cast, they're trying to take the point back. Tornadoes.
Tornados, muchachos.
Oh, bro. What the fuck?
You ready to flash wave? They're pushing in. Flash wave in 3, 2, 1.
Flash Waves, muchachos. Todos los Flash Waves.
Tornadoes on the point. Collisions on the point, they're trying to take it back.
Colisiones, muchachos.
Flash waving in 3,
Tornadoes.
2,
Yep, get
1.
tornadoes out.
Tornados y Flash Waves. En el punto 3.
All right, let's try to get a full regroup back on default.
Vamos a reagruparnos en el 3, muchachos.
Never mind. Spawn on 4. Spawn on 4. You guys are good. Spawn on 4.
Oh, I just took it back.
They did. All
I'm gonna
right.
try to take it back right now.
No revivan todavía, esperen, revivan ahora,
Ahora sí,
ahora.
ahora sí, ahora sí.
No los dejen tomar, tornados, flash waves.
You got it.
Es una batalla para...
Well, they got it.
It's fine, just regroup and we'll do a coordinated push.
All right. If you're respawning, hold at default point. Don't jump down yet.
Si reaparecen, no salten.
Recaptured.
Jump down.
Aparezcan.
Jump down. Fly directly to the point.
Salten, salten, salten. Los que están arriba.
Fun times.
Yeah, GG's, guys.
GG's. It was hard,
Yeah, really difficult fight.
but fun. It was fun too.
I think this is the last siege before server merge.
Yep.
Which is fantastic. I can't wait for it to never be like that again.
Well, it's not force
Right.
mode. It's just opening people up to come here
Yeah.
and then to go elsewhere.
Yeah, the new server comes out actually this upcoming week.
Yeah, that was
Anyway.
fucked.
Any feedback?
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Actionable feedback.
All that was
Can't wait for
ridiculous.
them to
Yeah, we need
focus on
you know what the feedback is? We need to have people log in. That's my
Yeah.
fucking feedback. I'm
Right.
getting fucking sick and tired of logging
Well,
in
hold on,
every
I get
fucking
it.
war
I can-
and siege
I
and
can promise you, every guild leader here is working their ass off to get people to log in and play.
no, I understand that, but fuck, man, it's
I don't
fucking
think
annoying.
I don't think anyone feels the pain stronger than the guild leaders here who hear it from all
Yeah.
of their members. Like I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I'm not trying
Yeah,
to
it's
shut you
fucking
down or
annoying.
anything, but I get it. We get it. I promise.
it's fucking annoying. We have
an uphill
37 people online when we have 67 people in the guild.
yeah. All right. Anyone
You
have
guys
any
can't
other
take 45 fucking minutes out of your day? It's crazy.
any other actionable feedback?
Yeah, it seems like the comms kind of slowed down a bit. I'm not sure if it was like a bit of overwhelming or a bit of demotivation, but just having consistent comms throughout would be good, I think.
Yeah, I think not really having an answer outside of we need to take back 3, and so it may. So do we want to hear? Hey, let's keep pushing 3, or maybe we need a backup plan for when, we're pushed back to our siege ruin point, right? And so maybe we should formulate something that we can use to regroup and push.
I think
Well-
to add on to what Twisted is saying is calling out skills. I mean, I know everybody's scattered everywhere, but being able to call out flash waves and tornadoes in certain points is a lot more beneficial than just on this point. And then just gets quiet after that, and then it's called regroup, and then back on this point.
Yeah, that is great feedback. What we're going to need for that is people to be online to practice. And so if you'd like to be a part of those groups or lead one of those groups, reach out to your guild leader, reach out to me personally. We're always, at least in Limbo, we're always willing to, get people together and
Yeah,
practice that
we
stuff,
should
whether-
definitely be running scrimmages for sure, 100%. We
Yeah.
had people in fucking Narnia.
we want to get groups like that together, but again, people have to be willing to spend the time to practice. And a lot of people don't have a lot of time, so that's that.
My only feedback there is we should wipe their backlines with some good groups, because I know Detox and I were fucking going behind them, just wiping them out, taking out their guild
Yeah.
leaders.
Flying in behind was something we definitely need to practice and get good at. And I mean, again, we'll be able to sit down and review footage. So a lot of the people who, if we want to really sit down and talk about this stuff, let's have a session, right? Where we look at, critique our performance, right?
If we're gonna use guild pins, stick to calling out just the guild pins.
Yep, that was my bad for sure. Yep. Absolutely.
I
Yeah, I do
think
think
that at the beginning we should prioritize the loot instead of
Yeah,
going
the
for the
siege
throne.
points. Yeah, we
I'm
should have
sorry, one more
capitalized
time?
on siege points. Are you saying that we should have capitalized on the siege points rather than go straight for the throne? At least so we can get some sort of benefit from doing the siege, even if we didn't get the castle.
So those happen every 5 minutes. By the time that the first 5 minute passed, they had already wiped everybody inside the castle. So I agree with you, but the problem is we couldn't get past Siege Ruin 4. And even if we do use our invulnerability to do that, if they're wiping us here, they're going to wipe us there too. So I 100% agree with you, but we have a ways to go before we can, we can work up to that.
Yeah. Also, we have to get clear that we were focused by Eclipse, right? All the time. All the
Yeah.
time we were focused by Eclipse, and
And I mean, that's not necessarily an excuse, right? If anything, we can look at what happened there and readjust to counter what they're trying to do. I mean, obviously the numbers is a big thing, but I saw one comment in the chat during the fight. We're getting fucked by spears on every side, and like spears kind of broken right now, kind of hard to counter. But if it is kind of hard to counter, maybe we
It
have
seemed like
people
when
who
we
are doing
spread
stuff like
out,
that.
though, when we spread out, it stopped that that spear damage. When we all were kind of like a little spread out from each other, I wasn't getting near as much damage from those spears.
Did we get a call out from the other team as well? Like we shifted to 0.6 as our entry, and we just kind of held up there at that choke. Did we get call outs from them that they were pushing 5 or 4?
With our pseudo allies?
Yeah,
They were holding the other doors.
Yeah, our pseudo allies were trying to fight for point at Gilpin 7 for most of it, but once everyone was wiped from the inside, they shifted to Siege Ruins 3, and I don't know where exactly they were fighting after that.
Okay.
I do think certain abilities should be on reserve, like Flash Wave, Tornado, Spear, Jump In that fears, things like that, so they can all be used at the same time.
Yeah.
I
Instead of
100%
just,
agree.
up to
Yeah,
the
100%.
And so if that's you, if that's you volunteering to teach people, I'm here for it. Because we need someone who's willing to take the time to both teach and people who are willing to take the time to learn, right? So people who want to be a part of that, please speak up because we need it. We've needed it forever, right? The enemy does it, we need to do it too, right?
I mean, there's not too much to teach. You just hit Flash Wave at the right time and don't use it until it's called out in the voice, right?
No,
it's just a
I think
matter of, like, a little discipline and just not.
I wouldn't
using
dumb it down.
abilities.
I would drill it as if, it is a lot to teach, and then we'll go from there. Because everybody's a different learning breakpoint, and so I think if we can approach it from the perspective of let's drill the hell out of it, and then get people who know to hold it without thinking about it, then we're in a good spot. And so people who want to get to that level, let's start practicing, right? Let's get online, let's set a time, let's set a date, let's start drilling that stuff. I've seen Golden Goblins do it, right? I've seen Eclipse do it, obviously, so, why not us? The thing is, I see them practice it, right? And they drill it consistently, so if that's what we need to do, that's what we need to do.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm down for war games. I'm down for like trying to coordinate better. I just got to put it on the schedule, name a time.
Absolutely.
It can't just be like, oh,
Yeah, if it's posted in Discord like on a schedule, I will definitely be showing up. So whatever gets posted in Discord for scheduling, I'll make a point to show up for that.
We'll work it out. All right.
So
Actionable feedback. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, good. For those who like to take a look, you can press Control M, and you can see the data from the battle that just happened. And you can take a look just how many other guilds were able to pillage, and it was very little. The guilds that got the most pillages were the Moon Guilds. They took over. You can even see the pillage point zones too on that if you press Control M. And there were a few guilds who got 1 pillage, and 1 guild got 4 pillages. Which seems a little strange, so I'm wondering if Bocce Fans is working with them
No,
to get
they're
4
not.
pillages, but I don't know. That would just be
Yeah,
me
50
just
kills and
speculating.
4 loot is crazy.
Yeah, it just seems really strange. If you take a look at the numbers, Noida, it doesn't line up. for them.
I'll talk to Anya about it, but I would be very surprised.
I would just double check if you have a relationship with them. Double click what the heck happened there because it just seems very strange. But you can take a look at the numbers, guys. Like we got stuck on Siege Runes 3 for sure. We definitely got stuck there, but it looks like a majority of the guilds who were also participating were not able to get into the inner courtyard. It looks like Golden Goblins, Tyrants, and Eclipse kept those locked down for the most part.
Smaller guilds locked out.
Yeah, shocker, right?
Not surprised, man. I'm not at all surprised that these smaller guilds who lack PvP could not hold their Siege Runes as well, compared to us who have been doing this the most.
Yeah.
Who are Syphil Shade?
Sylvan Shade?
Shade? Sylvan Yeah.
Sylvan Shade? Are they new?
No, they've been around. They were like in like mid-ranks 30s a few months ago. And it's only recently that they started showing up because the majority of the other guilds, larger guilds, have been dropping off like flies.
Okay, I noticed they killed me a few times.
And that's gonna happen, yeah. I wouldn't. Yeah, and so to any guild leaders who were in here from external to the alliance, if you're still in here, yeah, sorry if the kills did get crossed. It's gonna happen. We've done, at least in Limbo, we've been a part of like several different alliances that are doing exactly this thing. You're always gonna end up accidentally or sometimes intentionally killing someone. It's gonna happen, and you're gonna forget where people are at, stuff like that. In the heat of battle, it happens. So
sometimes they just look at you funny.
Yeah.
It's definitely difficult.
Guardians, pre-buff reminder. Yep. Skills. Wasn't fluid. Brick wall here. Try something else. I'm reading through chat. If anybody has.
On that note, what's a good timetable to set up a schedule for like coordinated war games?
I'll just go ahead and set a time, and we'll adjust as we need to.
Okay. Saturday.
You can also do a poll in our Discord, Noida.
7 servers.
Do a poll for times.
We can 100% do a poll.
We've done a poll in Darkness's Discord, and it looks like Sunday works best for people.
Okay, Sunday it is.
I think Sunday and Saturday,
Sunday.
there's no reason we can't have multiple sessions, right? At the end of the day, it is, I think if we can certainly, okay, I did say let's not call it easy, but let's find a way to make the training consumable, right? Let's find a way to make the training easy. And then at that point, we can break apart 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 41, and then, start running stuff that way.
We need to get a pre-attendance. I think if we're looking at building out teams and practicing together, we want proper team compositions, and it's hard to do that setup right on the spot. So having the attendance beforehand and knowing what roles each person plays makes it so much easier just to create teams prior to the event so that people aren't waiting around for like a half hour, 45 minutes while we're trying to figure all of that stuff out last minute, and then we lose a bunch of people because we're waiting a really long time.
Ideally, like every group has a healer.
That's a super important one, yeah.
Let's as leadership talk over that and see if we can devise some engineering towards it, because that has been a problem, and I think it's a problem that we should attack very, very hard. So let's figure that out.
Suggestion, you could just have set parties that are always the same parties every time.
The problem
that
is
way no one's confused.
Get everyone's party comp or their classes, and that's the part that I'm talking about. So that's being worked on. How we implement it in the interim is, the interim is where everyone sit in.
Is there any like sign up sheet that y'all could post just so
it's being worked on?
Of everybody's class.
And so I guess what we need to talk about as leadership is whether or not we want to wait for my solution or even use my solution, or just go ahead and get something set up before the next 2 weeks.
The turnover is too crazy.
The turnover is pretty hot, yeah.
We've had that system in place and then it didn't.
That's why I'm rebuilding it. Rebuilding it to account for the turnover. But yeah, we'll definitely. That stuff has been in the cookbooks. It's just taken a bit of time. No excuses. What else we got?
I think we probably needed to regroup on a point so we could heal. I swapped out to healing halfway because I saw that everyone was constantly like half HP.
Sort of like what we were doing for inner server.
Yeah.
Inner server, yep.
Yeah. And you know what? I think that we should, going forward, well, let's talk about it, but I think adopting the mentality of, while there might be 40 minutes or 20 minutes, going down half HP is a terrible idea. So if we adopt that and we respawn, we just hold till everyone's topped off and then we go. I think the big issue historically that we've run into is people are respawning at different intervals. So it's like, when is the right amount of people to go?
Yeah, exactly. Because we
and
just
I
end
think
up hanging out up there.
Let's review some footage and figure out and decide when the right amount of people to go is, right?
Yeah.
I say as soon as the call to hold, like count to 30, and then we go.
I like that. That's let's discuss that.
Yeah,
for sure.
that's a good idea.
Oh. Cool. What else?
Fuck fallen phones for fighting with Eclipse.
Oh yeah, that's a given.
Isn't that funny that they got the throne?
They gave it to him.
They got fed it.
Well, they gave it to him because they know that if they had them fighting out here, they would have.
They would have fucking lost.
Yeah.
100%.
Just how they gave Golden Goblins the majority of the Pillage Fleet.
And world bosses.
Yeah.
But that happens. Let's focus on us because we all know they are bitches. What can we do better? Feedback.
The biggest takeaway that I guess that I can say that we did was that those who were flanking, we were just taking as much of the backline as we could. Regroup on your healers. If you mark them with the heart, always regroup on your healer before you go into any push. If you died and your healer's still up, so at least he can heal you and do his job rather than you sitting around trying to look for him when you're already in the fight.
Yeah, I would say if anything causes anxiety, it should be not knowing where your healer is rather than whether or not you're going to die. And so I think if we can get to the point where people are feeling anxious, like, wait, shit, where's the heart in relation to me? Then we're at a good point because people will start moving back to that heart. And then hopefully, I will say though, while our healers are great, some of y'all cannot be healed. Some of y'all are very squishy. And so sometimes I'll make calls like, damn, you know, I could blow this heal on you, or I could let you die because you're surrounded by like 80 reds and heal someone else. And so if you do find that you're not getting heals, it could be your medic making a rough call, right? Or your medic getting gangbanged, unfortunately. Hopefully it's not the second. We need more practice. I 100% agree. I'm glad that you guys are saying that. I'm glad. I want practice. Let's get practice. Let's get people showing up to practice.
We had about 60 people there, yeah, give or take.
I don't know.
It's a rough estimate, but it looked like it was around.
I think we had more than 60.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it was more than 60.
I think we had like 39 on in Limbo.
Yeah,
Let's just assume it was
37.
Our golden
for the sake
fucking
of what I'm
number.
saying.
Never more than
Ideally,
40,
you
man.
could split up into like 3 separate groups of 20 and then move so we can actually coordinate and attack their flanks and pincer them, shit like that. Because like having the big ball is nice because it looks threatening, but at the end of the day, you're just a big target.
Yes, I think let's definitely review the footage and see if we can. Let's see what the problems are with like the big ball failing, and then let's definitely. I'm not gonna say I disagree with that, but I'm not gonna fully agree until let's sit down, you and I and whoever else, and like actually look at this stuff.
Sure.
Golem of choice, I
we block out
prefer
my
it be the grapple golem, just because it allows to commit to more flanks. I know that the walls are down this time, but when the walls are up, the grapple golem for us to be able to get inside the castle will be a lot better.
Grapple, is that fire?
No, like the big platform dude over him on.
He's got the platform golem, yeah.
Got you. That's not a bad idea. I think when he's standing fully, can he move when he's standing fully?
He can crouch and he can stand and move.
Okay, then that's a good idea because if he's crouched, they can just grapple up and beat your ass. If anything, I think it could prove as a good distraction to pull some heat off of another group or us doing whatever. Real quick, Panda, you don't understand why the plans changed. Which plans? Or what changed that you don't understand?
We were supposed to take control at point 2, and we continue to stay at point 3. And then instead of coming in at point 6, we were supposed to go in at point 5.
Supposed to take control of point 2, so Siege Ruin 2?
Yes.
So we didn't take Siege Ruin 2 because the inner wall was already broken.
Right.
So we didn't need the fire to break the inner wall anymore. And so we took this golem because it had the most PvP aspect to it. So that we could try to use it to take the resurrection points. Which we had hoped would be enough on the first respawn so that we could leave it to the other people after we had gotten a stronghold inside. But we couldn't hold our res points, and that's why we kept fighting over the PvP golem. Because we needed it for the war, basically. But, you know, had we have maybe had more people on the server that weren't us, then maybe we would have a chance at actually getting in to point 2. I'll also say that, like, this is an MMO, and so, like, it's very stat dependent. So if you're not maxed out and you don't like how this went, like, there was a lot of stuff working against us, but you also have a lot of tools to get stronger in this game, and that's a lot of, like, the treadmill, you know, at work.
I also okay, and so, like, Dorm and I are talking about this right now as well. Please do not get too fucked by the current state of the game. I am very convinced, and I'm not saying this to use it as an excuse, right? There are 100% things I and we can improve on to do better in this event. But spears are fucking broken right now.
No, they're actually broken.
I don't care what anybody says. They are broken.
Yeah.
And I try. I wake up every day and I'm like, I'm not going to be mad about spears. I used to hate greatswords. I'm okay with greatswords now. But I wake up and I look in the mirror, brushing my teeth, and I'm like, I'm going to find the next spear player that's not in my guild and fucking fight them. They're broken. So don't get too beat up right now. We currently do not have, I don't know how to counter spear for anyone who's not holding a sword and shield. And even holding a sword and shield, they're still broken. So while I understand that felt like an absolute slaughter, a lot of their players have swapped to spear, and you do not need to fully trait or spec spear in order to make it work. You just don't. Even then,
they got
it's
like
still
2,800.
Yeah, even then. So while I understand that this was a very frustrating experience for some people, do also understand. I feel spears were built for T2, and then we just like got them. Right? I feel like that's what happened, because there's a lot more that goes on in T2 that is different. But anyways, all of that to say, if you're feeling pissed, I understand. Like 60% of that was getting hit by a melee ranged weapon that counts as melee. So don't relax.
0 melee evasion.
Drink some tea. It happens.
Yeah, like there's a lot that was working against us, but there was nothing that we couldn't have. Like there's no reason that they are just stronger, if you know what I mean. Like,
oh, and the first when we were in the freaking castle, you could tell that was like not Eclipse, and I'm almost positive they did this. Eclipse waited and then came in, dude. 100% that's what happened.
Oh,
so while y'all were wiping the shit out of them, dude, that was every guild but Eclipse. I promise you. And then Eclipse came in and was like,
we killed some Eclipse too.
Oh, I'm sure.
Anyways, the point being is that, like, I don't want this to be, oh, like, it's Eclipse and they're unbeatable.
Oh, they're not.
Like,
yeah,
anything they can do, we can also do. Like, if you don't like this, then we can get stronger. Or we can not. Like, we can complain about it and be sad that they're a strong guild, or we can try and get stronger. That's basically the line.
I saw some people in the guild chat talking about having like a flank group, or like basically just different groups that could act somewhat independently. But so I guess you would have to do it like the the leader of each group or just the other group would be in the main Discord with everybody, but then like relaying information to their party, and then they could like set up a flank or just, you know, instead of all just running as one ball, like someone was saying.
And kind of expounding on that, having that flank group be just like dedicated melee. Great sword dagger, crossbow dagger, spear dagger, all that. So like when they dive in the flank, it's like very painful for you.
So the leader of their party would be in 2 Discords, like the browser and
Yeah.
communicating to their party, but their party could also communicate just like within themselves. You know? Because I can guarantee you that all of Eclipse is not in one Discord.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure that they are.
Dude, it is majoritively numbers. I've seen streams of their fights, and it is not a lot of comms. It's mostly just more gear and more numbers. Like, they are not as like unbeatable as people feel like they are.
They're also like, they give their people a lot of really simple jobs, and so like when you've got 50 people who are willing to run Flash Wave, you can just like point in that direction and press the button, and it like works, because unfortunately,
There's just so many.
no matter how tanky you are, getting hit with 50 Flash Wave and then like 8 fucking spears, it fucks you up, right? Like, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But that again is not an excuse. That's not an excuse. Who wants to play Flash Wave and Spear? That's
I want to Flash Wave. What are you talking about? Here I am. Excuse me.
yeah. All right. Any more feedback? Any more feedback?
I feel like we're getting on the point of overload. A lot
Yeah.
of this stuff that probably needs to be written down, or it's gonna get forgotten.
I take notes. We're good.
We'll add
Probably go over it
a
again.
war feedback.
Over the VOD.
We'll add a channel inside this Alliance Discord where you can leave your text feedback.
We have a war feedback in Limbo. Let's get one in here as well.
Lol.
Any anger, please direct it not at your GM but at me. You can just DM me all your angry stuff. I can take it. I'm not saying your GM. I'm not saying your GM can't take it, but like I'm very good at pulling the
Pulling
point
aggro.
From you can pulling aggro.
Messiah complex.
I'm good at getting people to stop being angry. For those who are angry, come talk to me as well.
There you go.
Wait.
Alright, Lenelope, I challenge you to try and get rid of my anger.
Also, dude, I play a Templar. Of course, I have a Messiah complex.
Oh. she has a headache.
Behind my shield, friends.
Lol?
I'm gonna, roleplay group going for it. I'm just letting you guys know.
No, you don't. No. Because literally everyone's been trying to keep you alive.
Oh, no, don't do that. But I am like 2 steps from like preaching in world chat every night. It's gonna get, by the way, it's gonna get worse. Like, you guys think you've seen Templar? Man, you guys are gonna fucking hate me in T2. It's gonna be so bad. The nerfs are coming. But anyways, do we have anything else? Anything at all? Wow.
I think that's
Thank
about
you
it.
all. Thank you all for coming out. I know it's rough, but I respect people who stay in the fucking fight, even though it feels like shit. So I have respect to all of you guys for staying on the server. If you're new to the server being Lunar, if you're new to the server, welcome to the fucking shitstorm. Let's get better. It's not like we can't get better, dude. So let's get better. We killed what is that? Between our guilds, we killed about what? 1,900 something Eclipse. Y'all should sleep well tonight. Yeah, y'all should sleep good.
Eclipse with almost 5,000. Tyrants is a little over 2,000. Golden Goblins is just 1 away from 18,000.
I mean, it's a lot easier when you're, you're surrounded by a bunch of goobers. And you've got like there's a lot more of us to kill, not just us, but like all of the other guilds. Than there are them for us to kill. And so like while we're not going out hunting for people, they are. So
Yeah, they are, most definitely. I'm looking at the Guild Lunar was still around for 109 kills.
Well, I'm about at my limit as how much I can talk about Siege. I'm gonna dip.
I'm ready for Talandre.
I kinda am, but I know how much work it's gonna be. And you know, it's actually funny. I took off a week for Talandre, so I'll be here. I'll be here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that too.
Right.
Even more than you already are.
Don't fucking.
That's amazing.
Dude, don't do that. Why would you say that? You know.
Noita, this is where I'm gonna stand for the next siege.
You're like, how? 24/7, Noita? Is that what's gonna happen?
It's not 24/7, but I do have quite a few errors in this game. It's pretty bad. You said this is where you're gonna stand. Where?
Check Guild Pin 3.
Guild Pin 3.
Look up.
He's 6 days in this game.
Look up. Where am I looking at?
You see
Are
the
you?
top of the
Are you on top of that? Because I can't see you there.
No, I'm definitely standing here. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, that's
Twisted
exploiting.
Sight.
Oh yeah. Exploit early, exploit often. Arcade for those who are familiar. But yeah, I took off that entire week, so expect me to not slack on being level 55 like I did on level 50. We'll throw some stuff together.
Oh,
I'm
my.
also pretty excited for it.
My last bit of feedback before I'm at my cap of how much I can talk about Siege. We probably should have ran straight to res point 3 instead of running to the throne room. Because even if we win that initial fight, like we channel the throne and we're successful, it is not a good long-term plan to sit in throne room for fucking 35 minutes and try and not lose.
would have been cut off, and it was.
And so basically, as opposed to taking 2, run past 2, take 3, and then throne room.
Yeah, I think so.
And then you know what? At that point,
required.
maybe we can the person who holds the throne move out of the throne room?
No, they have to stay inside there.
In fairness, though, I think that's where Eclipse went first. They probably went straight to 3 and then pushed out.
I think so as well.
So all of their guilds were basically caught off guard. They were outside, planning to get all of the golem points, being disrespectful, and they didn't anticipate that we were just gonna sprint in.
Yeah.
Which is
We should
why
have
it is so far.
should have been more specific of who was going to be capturing res point 3.
Yeah, I mean we talked about it prior, but I think that we just disrespected how much they were going to have there, because we sent a few people, but it wasn't close. The throne room fight was great, but we just didn't have enough long-term pressure without res point 3.
No. Good numbers.
I've just been notified that I'm dumb. So while I was asking for feedback, we have this on push to talk. And so like the people who don't have push to talk set could not talk. Can we change
I
this?
fucking hate the push to talk, man.
I know.
It's brutal. I would rather just
It
tell
is.
people like monitor your shit. Figure out how to mute it. There's got to be an off button somewhere.
Mute and unmute.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like everyone's a
Down
fucking
with push
adult
to talk.
about it. I'm so over it, bro. It's just an annoyance for some of the people who want to give us real-time shit or just yell out like, "Oh fuck, they're all here."
I will agree to drop push to talk on the condition we set a hard definition as to what is good information and what is not, because I really don't need to know if you're getting attacked. I
That's
even
why I
said
wanna
a
put
few
everyone
times there
up.
too.
That's
I
why
was like,
split everyone up into their
Yep.
shit.
I know.
Like
I
I know we've discussed this a couple times, but I think that sorting that out real quick would be 5 people in one room are making the call outs,
Servers,
and then
Luna.
the other people are just doing what they want to do in the game.
Anyways.
Like they're killing people in front of us when we tell them go east, right? Or
Mhm.
whatever the fuck the call outs are. But that shit's
I
it's
can
rough,
give 2
man.
examples of like a good call and a bad call. A bad call would be like, oh, I'm getting attacked. A good call would be like, oh, they're flanking behind us. So now it's not just like one person. There's like 20
Right.